Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Please hit the subscribe button before you leave. This video is the video you have all been waiting for. My first book review, and it is for Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. It has been turned into a movie, Love, Simon. But this book is so good. Before you go any further, this review will have spoilers. So if you don't want that, leave the video right now. First, I want to talk to you about what I knew about this book before I started reading it. What I knew about it. I knew it was about Simon, who was gay, but still in the closet. And I knew that he was being blackmailed. I knew that he had a love interest with someone that he is emailing. And I knew that they were both in high school. That's about it. That's all I knew about this book. That's pretty much what the synopsis says. That is pretty much what everybody says on BookTube about this book. Briefly about this book. It's about Simon, and he is gay, and he does end up coming out in this book by series of events that I will be getting into. He has this friend relationship with a pen pal who is blue. He goes by Jax. So they write, and they both go to the same school. They don't know who each other is. Blue and Simon don't know who each other is because they are trying to be anonymous. Martin, he blackmails Simon into getting him a date with Simon's best friend, Abby. So Simon has 3 best friends. He has Nick, that he's known all his life like a brother. He has Leah, who he has been friends with forever too. And Abby, who just moved there but has become best friends with Simon. She also is a genius at the school. She's really smart. They're in theater with each other. Abby and Simon and Martin blackmails Simon into getting Abby to date him or go on a date with him, or else he is gonna spread the fact that Simon and Blue are gay through the whole school. So that's the deal. Both Leah and Abby are into Nick. Leah and Abby are kind of like jealous of each other. They hang out together, but it's only like them dealing with each other. They don't really like each other because they are constantly fighting over the attention of Simon and Nick, and they both are like in love with Nick. Martin wants Abby, and Abby wants Nick. And Simon knows that Abby and Leah both want Nick. Simon also knows that Nick wants Abby. Simon knows that pretty much Abby and Nick are gonna start dating relatively soon, and pretty much that Martin has no chance. But if Simon doesn't get Martin a chance with Abby, that the whole school will know that Simon is gay, and he's not ready to come out as gay yet. What ends up happening, it's doomed from the beginning. Martin outs Simon. Simon was not happy about it, but he's a real tough cookie. Like, he deals with it pretty well. So let me talk to you more about the writing style. I really like the writing style. It's very convincing to me. It's very teenager. Yeah, so pretty much it's set in high school in Simon's home and a little places in Simon's town. So that's the setting, and the writing style is, it's very teenager. Simon is very unique, and I love it. Some things that Simon does is he dresses up as a Dementor during Halloween, and like, hello, I love Harry Potter, and that is just like genius to me. And he like tells Blue, he's like, it's obvious, but it's not obvious, my costume. And he like tries to make it so Blue knows who he is subconsciously, but like, really, it makes no sense. Something that I love, Simon's lunch squad, it is goals. Let me tell you who sits with him at lunch, okay? He's got his two best friends, Nick and Leah, two manga reader black eyeliner wearers, two soccer jocks, and his best friend Abby, who's a genius. Nick is also a soccer guy, and Leah just beats to her own drum. She's more like the manga reader black eyeliners, so edgy nerd. So 3 soccer jocks, 3 edgy nerds, and a genius, and then gay Simon. Very diverse group at lunch, and I love it. I love that. So Leah cosplays for Halloween, which I love. I love that. There's one thing, there's this quote in the book about that Simon states, and I completely agree with it. It's on page 84, and he says, people are shameless when it comes to cake. And yes, they are. People go crazy over sweets, over little cakes. That has happened in my high school. That's true. Cake makes people crazy. So yes, I 100% agree with you, Simon. Page 87 to page 90. Blue and Simon are flirting, and it's cute. It's real cute. I'm not gonna tell you everything, but I'm gonna tell you like my thoughts. Okay, on page 124, I put Simon comes out to Abby first, question mark. Leah is going to be PO'd. And I put, I really hope Abby doesn't tell anyone. Something that I loved is Blue trying to come out to his parents. I thought that was very real. Like, that was a very real moment. Like, those are very real moments that people deal with, And I think both Blue and Simon did, like, they were champions coming out. It's never that easy, but that was great. I thought it was sweet that Blue said that Simon helped him come out to his mom, and also it was a little unexpected because I didn't expect for Blue to come out to his mom, at least not so soon. So that was just like, oh. On page 129, I put, woo, intense flirting. And then I put, I hope they actually like each other romantically at the end of the book. Okay, so Simon has this crush on this guy named Cal Price. Alright, there's a book, and he thinks that Blue is Cal. And for a good most of the book, I'm yelling at Simon. For example, here's a note by me right there. And it says, and this is for page 130. I said, for the love of everything, Simon, blue is not cow price. I know it. So that is just me yelling at Simon. Because I knew that blue, see, 137. I'm 99.9% cow isn't blue. See, there's, ooh, there's my note there. This one, here's page 140. Cal isn't blue or gay, Simon. So, yeah. Ah, Simon. For the record, I did know who Blue was. I am not gonna spoil who Blue is. That's the only thing I'm not gonna spoil. I knew who Blue was. Um, not through the whole book, not even through half. Maybe like the soccer field scene. That's probably when I found out for sure. There's this cute scene where Simon and a bunch of the theater kids like race wheelie chairs down the hall, and it's just like so high school and so much fun. And who didn't do that in high school? Oh, on page 144, Blue says love blue. And it's so exciting because that was the first time. And then on 146, Simon says love back. And it's cute. They're cute. They're cute. So there's this, I don't remember what this post-it is for, but on a page 175, I put this for this page. Wow, his mom is exactly my mom. Don't know what that means. Gonna have to reread that page. So when Simon comes out, and I'm gonna get to it in a second because that's and part of the things that I didn't like. So later on, after Simon comes out, his theater teacher, Miss Albright, she stands up for him a bunch of times because kids are trying to bully him. And let me just say, A plus. A plus theater teacher. If teachers were really like that, I've had some that were like that, but if all of them were like that, then the world would be a better place. On page 201, Blue has found out who Simon is, but Simon doesn't know who Blue is, and he's trying to find out who Blue is, and he still thinks it's Cal, by the way. And he's like, did this happen, and this happen, and this happen? And I think that's who you are. And Blue's like, nah, that wasn't me. And Simon's talking about Cal. And, told you, Simon. Simon's friends, Nick and Abby, they take him to a gay bar. And Simon gets drunk. And first of all, don't get drunk while you're teenagers, guys. That's not good for anybody. But, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He is hilarious at the bar, and it's so funny. Like, this older college kid tries to pick him up, and then he finds out that Simon's a high school kid, and it's just so funny. Okay, so Simon asks Blue to go to the carnival. He doesn't know who he is, but he can't get Blue out of his mind. Like, they're in love, kind of. Like, it's so cute. So he asked Blue to show up at the carnival, and I'm just like rooting Simon on, and I'm like, please go Blue. Please, please don't leave Simon hanging. Don't hurt me, Simon. The precious Bowie. 266 page. That's when you find out who Blue is. 272, they've been going on like, oh, I didn't know who you were until this, and I didn't know who you were at all because of this, and I was trying to hint you to this and this and this. Pretty much, you know, they're like, I tried to tell you who I was, but not really because I was scared and all that teenage stuff, and it's cute. After that, I'm pretty much like, okay, book, you need to end now. And then it goes on, and honestly, I don't remember what happens after that. Now the negative things about the book. Negative. So, first thing is, there's this part in the book which Simon says, I guess there are a few lesbian and bisexual girls, but I think it's different for girls. Maybe it's easier. If there's one thing the Tumblr has taught me, it's that a lot of guys consider it hot when a girl is a lesbian. And that's on page 21. That is very much stereotypical, and I get why it's in this book. It's because Simon's a teenager, he's confused, not in the sexuality sense, but in just like the I'm a confused teenager sense. I get that, but it annoys me so much that that's everywhere. Everywhere. Because, as you know, I've said in many a video, I am bisexual, and I have very many lesbian, gay, transgender, and plus friends. Like, I'm very a part of the community, and it gets on my nerves because those guys who think that it's hot for lesbians to kiss, that's harassment. That it's not easier. It's not easier because those guys that are bullying Simon for being gay, they're also bullying the lesbians by thinking that it's hot for lesbians to make out. Like, they literally want nothing to do with guys sexually, and to be constantly like, oh, it's hot, make out, it's hot, or you two get together, it's hot. That's just stupid. It's annoying, it's harassment, it happens all the time. Like, it doesn't happen just like every now and then, it happens often for them. So, no. No, it's not easier for girls. It's just a different form of harassment and bullying. So I just wanted to point that out. Like I said, it's not against the book and how it's written, because that is a very teenager thing to say, because teenagers tend to believe stereotypical things easier. Okay, another thing I wasn't cool with is like the surprise outing that Martin did. So Martin did end up outing Simon, and I wasn't cool with that. Because it was very much, he was a coward. He didn't even like confront Simon, and I very much would have liked it if he did. I think that would have been more dramatic and probably more realistic, because blackmailing someone and then not letting Simon talk and just like running off and then outing Simon. That makes more sense than this cowardness, but also this also does make sense because it shows that teenagers are scared of everything. And they are. And then there's also this part where Martin, I'm not a big fan of Martin because he was very much the annoying mean kid. Yeah, like there's a scene where him and Abby are like messing around and he like calls her a cuss word and it was just a joke and then Martin's like, don't ever call her that. And, it's like going off on Simon and pretty much Simon and Abby are just like, back off Martin, it was a joke and then he like goes on and on and on and it's like, don't butt into not your business, people. Another thing is, I think Simon should have came out to all his friends at the same time, and he didn't. He came out to Abby first, which I think is certainly a mistake because she is the newest of his best friends. I think he should have come out to Nick first. That is who he's known all his life, and then Leah, and then Abby, or all at the same time, which he did plan to, and then he didn't do that. But he should have, because that was very not a good idea, and it caused drama between Abby and Leah even more, and they already don't like each other. Simon comes out on Christmas, which I think is A+. It's like, surprise! And an extra gift to you, fam. I'm gay. So that's, and again, it wasn't his choice. So Simon uses a joke to calm himself while coming out, which is an A. Yes. Please do that so you don't freak out. He did get support from his sister Alice, which A+. Go sis. Another thing I didn't really like about the book was Leah, her whole character. She was very attitude and snobby the whole book, and to be honest, I would have not stayed friends with her. Abby gets mad at Simon for not telling her about Martin blackmailing him, and like, see, that's the thing. It's like more drama. It's like, why does it matter to her? She already has Nick. Like, it didn't change the outcome of what it was going to outcome. The writing style, A. The setting which the book was written, A+. Simon as a main character, A+. The side characters, B. The balance of the book, A. And the ending, A+. So I gave Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda 5-star. I do recommend reading it if you like contemporary romance books. If you like nostalgic high school books. That is the end of my review for Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertelli. If you liked this video, please subscribe if you're not already. Give me a thumbs up and leave me some love in the comments. What did you think about Simon? Think positive thoughts. Always. Bye. All I've been doing is reading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I've gotten pretty far. I've gotten to page 114. I'm almost halfway done. 151 is halfway, so I have like 40 pages to get there. And then I'm halfway done with this book, which is great. Because I like this book so far. but I want to be at the part where he's like outed already, and I want to know who the person is and all the dramas. I get the whole flirting thing with Blue and all that, and the blackmail and everything, but it's going on a little further than I wanted it to. But it is pretty good still. Just, I want it to be moving on now. Yeah, I still been reading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens agenda. It's getting so good. I just want to talk about it so bad, but I'm not going to. Must refrain. It's so good so far. Oh, it was a little iffy, but it's getting better. Oh, A+ so far, Becky over Telly. I am on 135. Very, very close to halfway done with this book. Oh, so glad. Yeah, it's so good. It's so good. Oh gosh, I'm so excited. I want to read more. I want to read more of Simon. Okay. I'm not normally into contemporary lovey-dovey books like this, but it's a good one. It is a good one. I totally understand the hype, and I'm into it. I am into it. Oh my goodness, you guys. When a book gets so juicy, you just don't want to stop. You just don't want to stop. Because I don't want to. I'm on page 158. No, 159. Oh my. Oh my. Whoa. I am so excited. I am so excited. Oh, oh my goodness. What? 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 I'm really into this book right now. This did not happen like I thought it was gonna happen, but kind of also too. But like, what? Awesome. Awesome. I have been reading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens agenda, and I was so into it. It's a good thing I have alarm set on my phone so that I know to make these videos for you guys, because I totally would have read through, and the alarm scared the crap out of me. I am on page 185. I am past the halfway mark, but not by much. And I have been reading Simon versus the Homo Sapiens agenda still. I am on page 196, and I'm getting a little bored of it. I have still been reading Simon, and I am on page 215. Pretty positive that I'm going to get done tonight because I can't stop now that I'm this far.